while you do that, I'm gonna open this candy. Oh, okay. Hey, y'all. Oh, it's been a minute. It has been a minute. Ooh, I'm not liking this bra, honey. Ooh, I got to fix it. I ripped a hole in it, so I got to sew it. So my overflow just, all right, edit that out. Okay. Hey, y'all. Okay, so I know it has been a minute. I am here. I'm out with my curls, and I know I look maybe a little different. So I know you probably were wondering, what is it? Okay, so I've been on keto, as you all know. I'm not too sure when the last time I updated you guys on that. So far, well, as of today, I am 315 pounds. As you all know, I started in July of 2018 at 437 pounds. Okay, and disclaimer, we're in the process of moving. All right. Okay, you can say what you want to say. I don't care, but it's just look. I know it looks a little raunchy, but I just wanted to update y'all real quick because everything's gonna be different now. I guess. I mean, I look different. I feel different. I changed my keto, my Instagram keto page. So I probably should update y'all on that if y'all are following. I do have some notes. Or just some things I wanted to mention in this video. I'm not going to try to make it as long and informative, and I'm just going to hit some key points of mine, because you can go and Google search keto and so many things pop up. Ooh, so many things pop up, and it's like, you got to buy the cookbook. Oh, you need this, man. You got to buy this and this. I'm broke, okay? I can't buy this and that. I couldn't. I know I couldn't. I knew I couldn't. I wasn't even going to pretend like I could. So before I jumped into keto, I did a month's worth of research because I had no idea. I thought it was another, Jenny Craig or something like that. And then I saw so many people like, you can dumb it down. And then, of course, they promote the cookbooks and things like that. And I'm just like, if you can dumb it down to just like regular grocery shopping and just changing my eating habits, then boom, right? So that's what I did. And you'll see if you go to my Instagram, all of my posts, I try to end them all with keep keto simple, or, keep keto, keep it keto always, or something like that, I actually did, I know keto is a high fat, high protein, low carb diet. I actually stopped eating grain completely. Right? Crazy. I was only eating eggs and bacon for breakfast, and then I'd make some kind of like snack. Actually, I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't have a lunch. There was no snack. Because I do intermittent fasting, and if you don't know what intermittent fasting is, it's where you eat 8 hours and you don't eat for 16 hours. Like, my eating hours are 11 to 7. So my lunch / breakfast would probably be around 11, 12 o'clock, because I'll probably start cooking at 11, to not be cooking so early. I didn't want to eat it before 11 o'clock. So I would cook my bacon and eggs. I'll probably add pico de gallo, which is like salsa, or just tomatoes, or just onions and cheese, the regular, or just simple eggs and cheese. I gotta have my cheese. Cheese is keto. Anyways, and I would do that with 4 pieces of bacon, and then I drink water throughout the day. And by the time my family would come home and it's time for dinner, I know I'm gonna cook some sort of meat and veggie, but they have to have like mashed potatoes or rice, or something like that. And I just eat the meat and veggies, and I drink water. And then I got into that habit. My body got into that habit. It wasn't like, oh, I'm not hungry. It's because of the water keeps me full. So it's like I'm really not hungry. And it's hard to tell people that because they don't believe it. But in the beginning, it was very hard for me. It was very, very hard because my body was not used to that. So I'm not going to say it's not going to be hard for you guys in the beginning, because it is. It was so hard. But I knew that I didn't want to be bigger. It got to a point I couldn't even stand up and take a shower. I would have to sit down on the side of the tub. I even contemplating getting an elderly chair. I'm 23. Like, an elderly chair for the shower at 23 because your back is hurting because you weigh so much. It's like, just change your life. And I contemplated, like, surgery. I tried, before I got on keto, I tried a diet pill, right? My mama bought me this thing, true story, bought me this thing, carcinogen, whatever, with the berry acai. And I tried it, and I actually ended up gaining 20 pounds. And I was like, Mom, no. And that's why I was like, I can't. I'm like, I'm either gonna have to get this cut off, or I'm gonna have to change. And when I saw keto, I was like, hey. I actually saw keto from Supa, the Crayon Case CEO. Yeah, she's awesome. And she started it, and I was like, what's keto? And then I ended up doing research for a month, and then I started keto the following month, July the 9th, and I've been on it ever since. Of course, I've had, oh, y'all, my edges is looking a little raunchy. Okay. Of course, I have, you have my ups and downs, because you still have to enjoy life. And I know they say if you cheat on keto, it don't work. That's a lie. I'm like living proof. Like, proof keto does work if you enjoy your life. I mean, you don't have to cheat every weekend. Like, maybe I do. I I keto for like 3 weeks, and then I have like a carb meal, or I'll go like out, and we'll go to hibachi, and I'm gonna eat the rice and stuff, or we'll go to like Applebee's, just things like that. So it's really easy, to keep it keto, and also, work on yourself. Now I just started exercising. I'm not even gonna lie. This day, ever since April, I have not exercised, but the end of the March, those last 2 weeks, I was doing really good. Excuse me. I actually hurt my ankle, and I had to slow down with the exercising. I failed. It had nothing to do with exercising. I just failed. It had nothing to do with keto or exercising. I just failed. It had nothing to do with it. Just gonna disclaimer, nothing to do with it. So, but I was doing that, and it did help. But keto was still working for me, even with the exercise. But I messed up, because in my mind I was like, well, if I can exercise, shoot, I can have me a burger today. Right. That's not gonna work. I'd had to go back to keep it keto once a month carb meal, right? So I just wanted to hit that. I do only drink water. I recently just realized that Diet Coke was actually part of keto. I don't like to drink it too much, because, I'm being honest here, it makes my pee pee stink, and I don't do that. I don't like my pee pee stink. I don't like it being dark. So it's like, I was just like, I told my fiance, I was like, we gotta slow down on the Diet Coke, because my pee pee stink. Like, we have that relationship. Like, my pee pee stink. We can't do that. So that's something that's we agreed on. And I try to drink like maybe 1 to 2 gallons a day. I know they say water toxicity, but so far I haven't had any of that. I know what it is, and I'm not gonna even go into details, because I ain't no doctor. And I try to tell everybody who messaged me through my DMs and on Instagram, I'm like, I don't know what works for you, but this is what I've been doing. Okay. And sometimes it does work for everybody, and then sometimes it doesn't, but if you want it to work, you have to try, and that's why I was like, if I really wanted it to work, I got to get rid of cereal, chips, all that. Because I knew if I could have, oh, you want me to count how many carbs in this chip? Oh, okay, I can have this chip. I'm like, no. And me and macros, I'm not a math person, so I don't count macros at all. It's not something I do. If you can do it, kudos. There's a lot of people who can. Me personally, I can't, and I don't care for it. That's why I keep it simple with my eggs and bacon. I thought I was going to be tired of eggs and bacon, y'all. Still to this day, eggs and bacon with either my pico de gallo or I cut my tomatoes up on my onions, And sometimes, I don't feel like cooking bacon. I'll cut me up a little piece of turkey sandwich meat and add that into my eggs and make a little scramble mess, whatever. It never turns out to be an omelet. I try so hard, but it never turns out to be an omelet. I just want to make sure I hit all the points, and I don't want this to be like, okay, I told you guys about that. Oh, consistency is huge. I have noticed, and I have been inconsistent on purpose. I have noticed that with me being consistent, I have seen myself lose, like, with just keto alone, with my, my 2 meals a day and my water. I've seen myself lose like 10, 12 pounds a week. I've seen myself, and then I've seen myself the next week gain it back, because I've had a Burger King meal or not a Chick-fil-A salad. I'm just going to say that. That's all I'm going to say. Hey, I'm 23. Life happens. You have to enjoy life. I understand being healthy is a huge thing, and I'm losing weight. I've lost, oh, I didn't even tell you guys, I've lost to this day 122 pounds. So I can see myself doing my keto every 3 weeks, and then me and my fiance go out somewhere like the Studio Movie Grill, and I can have a pizza or I can have a quesadilla, something out of the norm for me. So, oh, look, y'all see my little dirty clothes. I tried to block it. I'm in the process of moving all well. So, and so you just have to deal with those things. And life, and with keto, it's a lifestyle change, but you have to be consistent with it, because if you're not, it's not gonna work. But you also can't. What just happened? Oh, you also can't just go into keto and like force it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just take it as a normal day. It's gonna be different for your body. Some people are seeing that they're gaining weight when they're starting keto, and that could be different for your body. So that's why I try to tell people at least give it 30 days. Because in those first 2 weeks, you may see yourself gain, and in those last 2 weeks, you'll see yourself lose. But I also tell them to take side-by-side pics if they come to me in my DMs. I say side-by-side pics. You might not see that scale move, but when you take those side-by-side pics, you'll be like, whoa, right. You will see in my Instagram, there's like side-by-side pics every single where. It's better than seeing the scale move sometimes. It really is. Like, there's a picture of my shoulders. I wouldn't have even seen that if I hadn't taken a picture of my shoulders like months before keto. And it's just like random pictures that you see. Like, you can go on your Facebook and like find a picture, or in your Google Photos and find a picture from like months ago, and find that same shirt or those same pants if you have it, or something similar, and take a picture, and you be like, wow, you can really see the difference. So that's also something. I don't really have a workout thing. I have like this little at home thing, because I don't like going to gym. I don't like people like that. I'm being so honest. And it's like, I'll go to the gym with other people, but by myself, it's like, no. And they be like, Shawty, you gonna die by you? I know I'm gonna die by myself, but I'm not going to the gym by myself, okay? I'm not doing it, okay? Okay. And so nobody can go to the gym with me, or I'm at home working, or I'm at home with my kids. So it's like, who's really gonna go with me when they have time? Because I don't have time. So it's like, you know what? Me and the kids will go to the park, and I won't sit down while we're at the park. And I'm like, hey, this is a workout in itself. Me running after my kids, playing with them at the park, going out, just, whatever, walking around. It's a life-changing experience for me personally, because look, my shirt all broke up. Look, calm down. Don't say nothing. It's all right. We moving. I'm just gonna keep on saying that this is why I look like this, okay? Yesterday was Easter, so it was like a mess. So, anyways, but we all right. Anyways, but for me, it was a life changing experience, because I couldn't even stand up and cook my kids a lunch. I'm talking about like making a sandwich. I couldn't even do that. I would have to drag the chair from the dining room table into the kitchen and get all my ingredients together really quick, because my back would already start hurting. And I always thought it was from my booze, but it wasn't. And none of us noticed how big I had gotten, because it's just like, I didn't even notice it. And I didn't even look like almost 500 pounds. I was 437 pounds before I started keto. And I'm pretty sure I was bigger than that, but I said I was not going to weigh myself again. So I just left it at that. Because it was really, I had just got into a relationship with my fiance. We've been together for 3 years. Round of applause, been a hard 3 years, okay? Let me tell you, it's been hard, okay? And the first 2 years, you're in love. So, before our first year, we get this place together, and it's just like, wow. So, yeah, and I was just, and I worked from home. I never had to leave the house. I was working like 58 hours a week. It's crazy, right? But it was worth it. And then now this is worth it. He sees me losing weight. He wants to join me losing weight. He wants to go for walks with me and stuff. It's awesome. But there's some times where he doesn't support me. Like, he'll eat cereal in the middle of the night sometimes. We just stopped that, because he'll say, we don't do that no more. We just stopped eating cereal in the middle of the night. Well, he just stopped eating cereal in the middle of the night. I started when I started keto. Like, the night before I started, I had some cereal that night. And Now he'll get like ruffles with hot sauce, and that is, I love that. And it's like, oh, why can't you get something for me? He's like, I don't know what to get you, and I'm like, beef jerky, pistachios, or pork rinds. That is my go-to keto snacks. I wish I had time to make the fat bombs and stuff like that, but I don't. And I recently just got into zoodles. Like, I on those days I have to cook 2 meals for my kids and my fiance and then me, because I eat the whole zoodle thing packet from Aldi's by myself. Okay, I'm not sharing with nobody. It's mine anyway. Okay. And I consider so yes, and I recently just gotten that, but the fat bomb things, it's probably gonna take me to get a bigger kitchen. I'm gonna need a bigger kitchen, okay? I'm gonna need a bigger kitchen to do those fat bombs, okay? But oh, I want to show you guys. This is my like go-to picture of water, like every day. Focus camera, get it. I've had this picture since we've had this picture since 5th grade, and I stole it from my mom, and now it's mine, and it is still hanging in. And I literally drink maybe one or like maybe 1 or 2 of these, sometimes 3 of these a day. And I don't know how many gallons in it. Don't quote me on it, but I'm gonna just say 1 or 2 gallons. Okay, so yeah, I really want people, if you guys want to reach out to me about keto, about anything that I post on here, just let me know. And I'm totally okay with that. But do you guys see this skin? We're going to get into it because keto did this, okay? Keto did this, okay? Because y'all remember, it was bad. It was real bad, okay? I mean, I have Nelson. He'll pop up every now and then, you know. And then look at my hair, like what? I was bald, but I was wearing wigs, but I wasn't bald. I was natural. But keto has helped in many more ways than just me losing weight. Like my arms and everything feel amazing. I can do like so much things that like I can fit into places I never thought I could fit. Like my fiance's like, just try the shirt on, you probably can fit it. And I'm like, well, I couldn't fit it. And then it's like, oh, I can fit it, you know. Because I still in the back of my mind I have that fat girl mentality, but that I don't think that's ever gonna leave me, which is why I'm so humbled. And everything else I've been through in my life, which is why I'm so humbled, right? Oh my god. But yes, okay. So it's like you just have to be humbled, and I knew I was gonna lose myself a little bit when I did start losing weight, and I did. I was a little cocky, like, look, I'm skinny. Don't talk to me. Like, you know, in my mind, I only had lost like 10 pounds. I only had lost like 10 pounds talking about I'm skinny. Girl, stop it. Right. But I have remained humble through this whole like experience. I've got my mom on it, my sisters on it. They weren't, consistent with it, but I've got them to try. I've got my daughter's grandmother to try it. It was, I got a best friend of mine to try it. Well, an old best friend of mine. She's doing really good on it. And it's like, if I can, and I've got so many people through Instagram to just try it for like 2 weeks, and they're like, okay, I tried it for 2 weeks. I'm gonna keep going. I'm like, oh my god, I knew it. And it's a life-changing experience for me, because I have to get used to like all these different people, and I'm getting used to all these different people. Like, I'm loving it, and they are loving me, and I'm loving them, and they're supporting me, because sometimes I don't have that like support from my family, like I said. And then they'll post things on Instagram, and it's like, oh yeah, you right, what, you right, you look at my neck, you right. You can see my neck. Oh my god. Guys, this is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome. And then you get like my mom's coworkers, because I used to always hang out with them, and I was like huge. And they're like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. Oh, she's losing so weight. And let me tell you something, I ain't on no crack. Okay? Might smoke a little bit of beer, but in there, boo boo. But life's good. Keto has changed it tremendously, and I don't want to make this no boring, sappy video about what to do on keto, what not to do on keto, what to not do on keto. Like, come on now, come on. I'm just telling you from my experience, because that's all I can tell you, because I literally know nothing about keto. I know nothing about counting macros. I just know how to eat by the keto diet. And I could give you guys websites and things like that from what I've used after doing my month's worth of research. I can give you guys things like that. I do that in my, like, let me be honest, because you will see a page on Facebook under my government name, right? I'm gonna change it, but they won't let me change it right now. I don't know why. But you're gonna see that page, and that's completely fine. You can follow it, but I honestly do not like answering messages on there. You can message me on the Instagram, on my Instagram, and I'm gonna post it below, guys. And I'm gonna keep it keto. I want this to be a permanent. My kids are up. I want this to be a permanent lifestyle change. Like, I'm so serious. Like, I don't want this to just be a diet. Like, I want this to be something like, oh no, I'm good, no bun. Yeah, nah, grilled is good. You know, just something that just comes to mind, not just because, oh well, I gotta think keto. You know, I'm working on changing that, and it's probably not gonna happen till I my birthday in New Orleans in September, because it's my first time in New Orleans, and I'm gonna eat me some bagnets. I'm probably saying it wrong, but I'm gonna eat me some bagnets. I'm probably gonna have about 30 of them mugs if I could. I swear to God, like, I'm gonna be there from Thursday to Sunday, like, whoo, my God. Oh yeah, so that's why I say, you know, I'm still young and naive. I'm working on it. I'm gonna be 24, so hopefully I will mature. I have matured completely. I got 2 kids. I have matured completely, but it's just like, you still have to enjoy life, but you can enjoy life in a healthy way. You don't have to be like, yeah, I'm on keto, I can't eat this. They ain't gotta know your business. Shoot, I order me a salad real quick. Hey, what kind of salad y'all got? All right, cool. They don't have to know that I'm on a diet. They don't have to know anything like that. And if they don't ask me about it, I don't say anything about it. Point blank period. Everywhere I want to go, I want to explain keto. No, I don't. I don't. But if they ask me about it, then of course I will. But I don't. I'm gonna be completely honest, because I have no idea. I'm just gonna say what I do, and that's all I can do. But until then, guys, thank you for watching, and I hope that y'all don't try to flame me in the comments about my little grease spot. Y'all know I'm natural. You know, I got to lay my head up. Okay, relax. Okay, okay. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one.